You know, I often wonder what it is that we're dealing with when it comes to unexplained phenomena. And it's obvious that something deep, dark and sinister exists below the surface of the sea. But that element also exists in the sky and on the land, as though it's bled through into the very fabric of what this earth is. And as I walk along the coastline of East and North Yorkshire and on to the moors and into the forests, the phenomena seems to follow and attract those who search for it. And during this series, we are going to take you on a journey that covers the full spectrum of unexplained phenomena.
It was like a gunmetal grey, there were no rivets, it was just one complete thing. And it had like an haze round it. It was so unusual.
It can be at either end of the spectrum, Bempton. It can be this beautiful, wonderful peaceful place to be, or it can be really oppressive, quite creepy, and quite scary.
There was a young boy playing football only about 12 to 15 feet away from me. He didn't even see it, though we were both concerned that he was going to get pulled into it, he was going to see it, but he didn't see it. Nobody else saw it. It was just something that lasted 5 to 6 seconds that we saw for our eyes only, and years later we still can't explain it.
There's so many encounters in this area. It's crazy, to be honest.
But the interesting part for me, and he knew nothing about the old lady's story, was that he said when you looked through the windows, there were small submarines hung on steel cables, one-man submarines.
At this time, there were people were seeing ramp pickups from Sledmere to other side of Briglington, down the coast, inland, as though they were monitoring something.
Here's where it gets a bit freaky. He said its back, in the middle of its back, it had one bite taken out of it. He said if you imagine how a great white shark just takes a great bite, it had took the spine and everything.
With the frequencies, the monsters, the UFOs, there's no place like it on Earth apart from Skinwalker.
My son, who is autistic, he was here, but he didn't like the feel of this place. And he told Paul that he would never come back here. And he also said that he heard in his head screaming.